I'm so passionate about music. I really can't even explain it. It's something about sound that just, it calms me, it relaxes me. It's like love in a sense.
There are kids that love all sorts of things, but if music is what you love, nothing will satisfy you until you get a chance to make music. It's not enough just to listen. It's not enough just to be an audience member. If that's your passion, if that's your point of beauty, if that's what gives you strength and a sense of things being good in the world, then that's what you need, and nothing else will satisfy it. And I think that's not an uncommon experience for people who are exposed to music for whom that is their passion. So we want to make opportunity for kids who have that in their nature to connect with the resources they need to open up that sphere of the arts for them. So Trinity Strings was developed because there's access to high-level music programs in many suburban communities, but there's not a lot of access in smaller cities or cities, where there's a lot of economic challenge to high-level music training. And my experience growing up as the daughter of a pastor in South Philadelphia told me that parents in more low-income communities have the same dreams, visions for their children as parents who can afford to pay, $10,000 a year for their child's extracurricular activities. The problem is that if you don't have that and your child loves it and there's no access, it can't happen. So Trinity Strings was founded to be accessible. We are not the free program, and we're not designed to be the free program. We're designed to be the program that's accessible. And that means whether parents are, contributing time as volunteers or paying a small amount or a medium amount, we have a sliding fee scale that allows this program to give access to everyone.
Trenton needs to grab this program and call it its baby, because this is something that every kid really needs right now. Music will soothe the savage beast. I've seen him get frustrated and told him to go pick up his violin. After going about 2-3 times through one of his favorite songs, he's back to normal. It saves so many different people. I've seen teachers, principals who've learned that he was in the program and seen him at school, or seen videos that I played of them with him playing, signed their kids up for this program.
The children don't have a lot of outlets anymore. And as Dante said, it's something that they can gravitate to. It teaches them a different type of patience and understanding, and it gives them a focus.
A program like this in Trenton, it means more opportunity for extracurriculars, because we already have sports, which is, the main thing, but not everybody is athletic. I feel like when you have something like Trinity Strings, you have opportunity to be as good as somebody who is already good. You just have to keep practicing and giving it your all, which is something that'll provide positive results.
We're really happy this year to start our internship program here. So we had so many students in the program this past year that we needed to hire new teachers, but we needed teachers that understood our philosophy of nurture and long-term commitment and the drive for excellence, but in a non-competitive environment, and the idea of nurture being leadership. So to find those teachers, we actually went to some of our alumni who are studying music. So this fall, we hired Davon Austin, Jordan LeCouflair, and Eric Anderson to teach with us. And the amazing thing is that their studios are already filling. I'm not sure we're gonna have space for much longer in their studios.
Bringing an almost human voice out of an instrument, it grabbed me as a kid, for sure, and I think it grabs a lot of kids, and it grabs a lot of adults. I think that there's something about voices in your instrument that isn't quite like anything else. Ever since I was a little kid, I'd either be in the audience, or after I was maybe 6 or 7, I was in the orchestra, and I was expected to keep up as much as I could, and nobody thought, oh, he's a little different. We're not going to want as much from him. It was always, everybody play as well as you can. You're here to learn, you're here to make music, and I think that's beautiful.
I started playing music with Sherry when I was in 3rd grade at International Charter School. And ever since then, I fell in love with playing the viola and being immersed in the music world, so much so that I've stuck with it throughout my college career. Sherry's dedication to inclusion and nurturing within our community is what really drew me to her as a teacher. Music has taught me a lot of things that I use in other subjects in school and other parts of life, like self-discipline, staying focused, and it's also offered me an amazing creative outlet for times that I wouldn't find one otherwise.
Sherry's good at this program because she knows how to help kids stay positive and know how to tap into their potential, because Sherry can see in each and every one of us that we have potential to be and do a lot of good things in life.
String teaching is often started at ages 3, 4, 5. That's common, and it can work to start older, but it is an early childhood development instrument. And strings are very close to the human voice, and there's just a certain type of beauty that comes from string playing, and there's strings in every culture on the planet. Regardless of your cultural background or your ethnic background, the human being responds to string playing. It has nothing to do with Western culture or Eastern culture, or there is something about the tone and the drawing of the sound that draws the human spirit.
I love Sherry's heart. I love Sherry's patience, Sherry's kindness, Sherry's dog. I've been with Sherry literally most of my life. Been with Sherry for day camp, residential camp, Stretto Youth Orchestra, and Trinity Strings here. She's helped me in my hardest of times, socially, mentally, emotionally. Just been a really great support and outlet. I really just love Sherry. She's family at this point, and nobody can tell me differently.
The value of a high-level music program is that you start with a child who's young and you give them a focus. And whatever they end up doing in life, the first thing they've learned is to focus. And the other important tenet of our program is that we use the parent to help nurture the child, so we support the family. So this program is a program that walks with your child from age 5 to 18 in complete support of the child and the family. What they gain as a part of this program is so many things. It's focus, it's learning to overcome challenges, it's being tested and realizing that you can do things you never thought you could do. It's learning analytical skills, it's learning beauty, it's learning to stick with something over the long term. Just to see a child become an adult with such a positive impact and such a love for something that hasn't left them and that carries them through life, and the way they pass that on to more kids now. But just seeing that it's possible to make beautiful, safe spaces in the world for people to grow up like that, I think, that's really what makes it all worth it.